Richard Train, co-founder of Get Results Marketing and Business Coaching. And last night, on our Blog Talk Radio webcast of The Whole Tooth, we really had a fantastic interview with Dr. Dayna Cassandra, with her interview titled Trials and Tribulations of Maintaining a New Practice in This Economy. So, again, I'm going to go over my top 5 points, some of my favorite things that we talked about last night. Point number 1. She had to learn the business side of her practice really through making mistakes. Now, she had some great mentors along the way, but most of the things that she learned were through her own mistakes. Now, let's talk about a couple of her successes that maybe you can benefit from too. Number 1, reduce costs. And a couple ways that she did that was she looked into reducing her rent. So if you've ever thought about, especially in this economy where there's a lot of vacant office sites, looking around to see, maybe not even moving, but talking to your landlord if you rent about reducing that cost, because they probably have a lot of other vacancies and they want to keep you. So maybe talk about reducing your rental rates. That might be a good way for you to save money. Another thing that Dr. Cassandra did, which I thought was absolutely brilliant, was she had a relationship with, she had her practice loans at a big mega bank. What she did was she had a relationship with a local banker through her local Rotary Club, and she wound up having that banker take a look at her practice, take a look at her practice loans, and took it on and saved her a bundle of money. You can do that too, and you wind up keeping a relationship with a local business, which could possibly bring you more business and more referrals. So it's another great thing to think about. Point number 2, never ever compromise on the service that you provide. First of all, that's how you're known. This is really how people are going to be coming to you, and they notice the little things. So, like your office amenities, one of the things that she absolutely kept, like the little hot towels. So she made a point to keep that kind of a thing, so people would keep coming back to her for all the little things. Another thing is she didn't scrimp on her lab cost either. She continued to pay the big bucks because realistically, you want to do it right the first time. You don't want to have to continue to have problems with your lab bills and with what comes back from your lab. So she continued to pay a higher price, and it paid off in the end. She spent less time on each of the procedures. And the next really has to do with your service as a patient educator. Keep the patient education techniques up. Make sure that your patients know about what you provide and that they know everything that they need to know for their oral health. Point number 3, make sure you track your payments from your insurance company. If you're not always staying on top of it, especially now, if they're taking more than 30 days, it's time for you to really get on the ball. Track it. You've got probably all the great reporting that you have offered to you through your dental software. Make sure that you use that and stay on top of your insurance companies to make sure that they're paying you on time. Point number 4, treatment plan. Now, this is one of the things that she did that I thought was great. She's decided a treatment plan based on a patient's needs and not on how much their insurance will pay. What happens is when you do that and you help your patients find a way to do the right treatment, and you'll make it affordable for them, whether you're using a care credit or some sort of patient financing, or you're doing something in-house, whatever. If you're doing that and the patient understands that this is really the right treatment for them, they know that you're giving them an honest assessment, and that helps you in the end. Point 5, this is really something you can translate to anything in life, and it's attitude. She stays positive. Dr. Cassandra really does a great job of it, and she also makes sure that when she hires the right staff, and she makes sure that she is able to manage them and not micromanage them, she trusts them to do their job. They understand that. They become invested in her practice. It's really an amazing thing, and it'll pay off in the end. So, it sounds like she's been doing this for a lot longer than the 4 years that she's been in practice, and I think that it's some great advice for anybody. So please join us next Tuesday on The Whole Tooth. It'll be November 23rd when we have our friend from Smile Pink, who is also an accomplished customer service consultant herself. It's Billy Lloyd Prisby. So we're very happy to have her on, and her interview is titled The Lost Art of Customer Service the real internal marketing secret. You definitely want to be there for that. So again, any questions or comments that you have about Get Results Marketing and Business Coaching, any of our products or services or our shows, by all means visit us online at getresultsfordentists.com, or you can call us anytime at 800-275-2350. Thank you very much and have a great day.